All right, Relink gamers, we're back, and we got dragons to kill. Here be dragons, so let's not waste any time. It's going to be very exciting stuff. Yeah, we got Raus Whiteworm and Evil Blackworm. So Evil Blackworm looks like he's going to drop some more interesting stuff for me, mostly because of that right there. Right, charge attack 5+. That's definitely something that I can get behind. Raus, not so much, but again, all of these like this, this Lightworm jewel and things like that, I'm sure they'll be useful for something. Right, and I guess the Aegis 5+ could be good too. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we're gonna go into Raus first because I think Raus is probably going to be easier. I mean, I know nothing about these fights. The only reason I say that, right, is because excuse me, sorry. I assume that he's going to be weak to dark, right? Being a light creature, so that should give us a bit more DPS on him, right? So he should be a little bit easier to do than Blackworm, and then we'll go see what's up with Blackworm afterwards. All right, Link time. Yes, of course, I am familiar. Ooh, he looks cool. Oh, he looks so cool. Damn, he looks kind of, he almost looks like he's icy a little bit, right? But oh, the music, hold on, the music. Kind of, oh, is he bigger than the other ones? Am I crazy or is he bigger than, I think I am crazy. I think he's not bigger, yeah, he's not. He's not like bigger than Elosius and Vrazarek and things like that. He is in fact weak to dark. He is also in fact not taking a whole lot of damage. Keep in mind, yeah, these things had a higher advised power than, oh my god, these had a higher advised power than the duo quests with the dragons, right? So one of these things is supposed to be harder than both, like, both Elosius and Vilnius, for example. So we'll have to see. He sure is, he's very active right now, is what I'll give him, right? Oh, and I guess these light gyros are annoying too, huh? This is kind of a big deal. They actually do a decent chunk of damage there, and they can be very disruptive to the AI's dodging patterns also, possibly. He's got I see some, oh my god! He got some delayed, I thought that was just going to be a claw swipe. I'll use this. I thought it was just going to be a claw swipe, I didn't think there would be a tail. He's bloodthirsting? What? Are you serious? We just started. Okay, hold on. We're dealing with a different, a new class of criminal here, so let's be careful. Okay, I guess just avoid everything here, and then what happens when he lands? Nothing. Okay. I guess it's a quick temporary attack you have to deal with. It's not like a real bloodthirst like what happens with some other people. What happens with these balls here? I guess they just rotate around, and you have to worry about them as well as Raus. Okay, that move's a nice vulnerability window there for us to just kind of beat him up. Same thing with that. A lot of the dragons have those moves where they kind of attack in front of them, and it tends to go pretty well for us, especially if they're aiming at the AI. The AI usually is pretty good about perfect dodging that stuff. He's not taking a lot of damage, huh? He has 70% damage cut, I've noticed. Is there like a way, something we can do about that, or is that just like, skill issue, deal with it? He does have 70% damage cut. I mean, considering the fact that he has 70% damage cut, he actually is not. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP. Oh, we're paralyzed because we blocked that. Fair enough. We recovered from it pretty quick. But yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of HP, huh? Considering that we are doing, like, again, we're doing 70% less damage. There is a move that one of these guys has, I forget who, that removes buffs from the boss. I think it's Rockham, right? So maybe that will be worthwhile there to get rid of this 70% damage cut on Raus. Maybe actually, would it be worthwhile leaving this quest and coming back? I'm gonna say no, just because I can't say for sure that that's even counts as a buff necessarily. I think it does, right? But I'm not certain. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm curious. I am curious. We're gonna leave just because I know for a fact. I think it's Rockham. One of them has a, because if he doesn't have a whole lot of health, even with that 70% damage cut, and we're early enough in the quest now that I think it's not such a huge waste of time. But I am curious if is it Rockham? One of them has it. Rockham has. No, it's not. Is it Eugen? Somebody's got it. Disruptor, yeah. Fire 4 shots. Removes 1 buff from a foe on hit, right? So I could for example, see, let's take Paralyzing Bullet. He might honestly be immune to paralysis because it seems like a light effect. I don't think I saw him get paralyzed by Eugen, but we'll keep it instead. Let's remove the Sumrak, because removes 1 buff. No, this is Sumrak, yeah. Let's remove Sumrak. It's because again, I find that it makes Eugen a little bit less cooperative sometimes. But yeah, I'm very curious to see if we can. Does the captain have anything that removes buffs? Maybe also. I haven't looked at his skills, right? Rockham does not, but maybe the captain has a lot of support-oriented stuff. Does he have Miserable Mists? No. Okay, attack and defense down. Attack up to the entire party. Effects, strength, and duration are based on arts level. That seems good. Okay. Nothing that seems to remove the spell. Deals damage and removes 1 buff from foes. Yeah, absolutely. Hold while casting to aim the spell. Deals more damage based on arts level. Yeah. So let's get rid of Stall. Obviously, slow is good, but again, I feel like it's going to be a really, really big deal if we can get that. Assuming that we can get that 70% damage cut off of him, right? I feel like that's going to really help get this boss going a little bit quicker. So let's try it out. It's possible that was just a bit of a detour and it was a waste and we didn't need to do any of this, but I want to try. I want to try. Because, again, he was taking some, like, his health bar was actually ticking down even with the 70% damage cut, right? So that means if we can, like, triple the damage we're doing to him, he's going to go down like a fish, is the idea. We'll see if that holds, though. We'll see. Obviously, Eugen and the Cap are going to actually have to hit him with those skills first, but the hope is that they will. He had a couple of different buffs on him, too, I think. Oh, yeah, there you go. He starts right away, and he gives himself whatever those things are. Is that debuff immunity? Is that debuff immunity? Yo, so there you go. Yeah, his 70% damage cut just got taken away. Yeah, nice. He's taking a lot more damage. I think this. I think I can say with some confidence already that what we did there was the right thing to do. Right, 'cause now his 70% damage cut's gone. Oh, okay, we blocked that. Nice. His 70% damage cut is gone. I think he has debuff immunity also, is what that little blue thing there is, because that was the same icon for the Captain's Veil ability, which seemed to give debuff immunity as I was scrolling through there looking for the thing. So yeah, that's good. We took 7%. Oh no, we took the 7% damage cut off of him. That is clever stuff. Good the remembrance of those AI skills. Good decision making. Let me just talk myself up a little bit quicker here. Raus is going to kill me pretty soon, so I might as well talk myself up while I can. Alright, we got Battalions. He's going to Bloodthirst pretty soon here, so maybe it wasn't a great idea to use Undying right now, just because we won't actually... I'm trying to use Undying in an offensive capacity here, so I just kind of bonk him. Yeah. But now he's going to do this thing, and it's going to waste a lot of my Undying time. Maybe even all of my Undying time. So it was a bit of a silly move. All of his debuffs are gone, though. Unless, or all his buffs are gone, unless Bloodthirst just overwrites all of them with something else. Hard to say. No, they are all gone. They are all gone. That's great. So yeah, now whatever else he had besides... Oh, let's stay in the Panacea. I wanted to, I was like, let's stay in the Panacea, but also try to not get one shot. Unfortunately, we only did one of those things. Okay, nice. At least our revive popped. I think he has some defense down, is what that is. Yeah, it's not defense up, it's defense down. Bonk, get rolled, nerd. Come if you dare. Yeah, and he's definitely taking more damage, I feel like. I definitely get the sense that we are hurting him a lot quicker here, which makes sense, right? He's taking, almost 3 times more damage. The 70% damage cut means you take about 1/3 of the damage, right? You cut off 2/3 of it. His overdrive didn't push me away, but I don't think I rolled through it either. Okay, Bloodthirst again. This should be a real Bloodthirst this time, with some actual long-lasting attacks. Cataclysmic Thunder. Okay. Oh, I see. There's also the verticality there messed me up a little bit. But yeah, there's also the Fall Guys minigame here, as I like to call it. These rotating things. Captain's down, but it's okay. He's got auto revive. That's why God gave it to him. All right, and by God I mean me, of course. Okay, and now this guy gets slowed for his trouble here. Oh! No, I had the Skybound Dart set to, I didn't have it set to hold. Not like this. Okay, let's set it back to hold then. That's silly of me, but it happened. Yeah, definitely want to... Oh, so he put them back on himself. Yeah, so it was debuff... I caught the text there as it popped up. Oh god. It was debuff immunity, which I was right about. That is the icon for Veil. And then also it was regen. So, interesting. Yeah, so getting these things off of him is definitely going to help us kill him a lot quicker. There you go. The damage cut's gone. One of Eugen or the Captain did that. Good stuff. I guess we can throw one of these gyros at him. Is that even worthwhile? Yeah, actually. I don't know if that stunned him because it was a link attack, or if it would have stunned him anyways. I'm gonna try now. I can learn right here. No, I can't. I figured that maybe it was a little bit bold there, but it's fine. We're still our crit gauge is ahead of his HP, right? So we haven't even gotten any link times or anything like that yet. Yeah, no, it does stun him. Okay, yeah, so that is actually worthwhile to do. This is gonna be another one of the just this thing again. That's fine. Oh, it's getting faster though. It tells you. Oh my god, it tells you what? That was a lot faster that time. Okay, hold on. Let's. I guess we do need to worry about guarding or dodging those a little bit more. It looks like just running there was not really doing it. Though I guess we could do the light heavy, and that would probably get us out of the way. He's also not immune to paralysis. He was. The reason I thought he was immune to paralysis earlier, obviously, is because he's light and paralysis is a light thing. But no, he was immune to all debuffs when he had his buffs on him earlier, right? So that's why I noticed that Eugen, because Eugen usually starts off every fight with his paralyzing bullets. And on the first attempt against Raus, I saw that he didn't. So I was like, oh, maybe Raus is immune to paralysis. But no, it's because Raus was immune to all debuffs. Collateral damage is good there. Gives us a little bit more link time. So we get one more heavy out of it. And we get another one right here. And actually, yeah, by now... No, actually, we want Rockham to be at 80 before they Skybound Dart. I guess 70 could work. Okay. Thank God for our own 70% damage cut there. It's the only reason we were able to survive that hit from Raus and keep punching him in the face. Alrighty, and ba-bonk, ba-bonk, and yeah, sure, auto SPAs. The Antiten Canona, there you go, perfect. And now we can bonk him a couple of times here, while the captain and Rockham chain for the SPAs. And this has been a pretty clean fight against Raus so far. We'll see, I don't know if there's like a big change to the landscape of this fight, you know, as it goes on. But so far, it seems to be going pretty well. We get a third heavy out of this, which is a big deal. There's a lot of... we don't usually do that. Actually, we might... Yeah, actually, I was going to say, we might not have time here. We might do a three burst. But also, I feel like I've become partial to the 3 burst. I've become partial to my AI doing that all. Because we still get that big... it still knocks them over like that. We still get that big vulnerability window. We don't quite get 100% link time, which is definitely a downside. But then, for example, as soon as Raus overdrives here, right, then I can do my own Skybound Dart. And it gives us just a little bit of another little window there, right? Which I don't think it actually, it's not, because when we're doing the Skybound Art in the full burst, we still can't swing anyways, right? So it gives us, I think this is actually probably better overall for bonk opportunities, right? That gave us basically another extra charge heavy there. Okay, this is scary stuff. Just keep in mind the Fall Guys minigame. If you can, yep, perfect dodge or perfect guard something. Perfect guarding. So at least we're not getting our guard broken. There you go. And there's our invincibility from a perfect dodge. We didn't do either that time. Okay. It was going so well too, but unfortunately that time we did do the guard option select, so we did block that one that hit us when we failed to dodge it. But unfortunately that just meant that everything else hit us too. Okay, there you go. Roll right through that. Let's slow his ass real quick like. 100% link time will be good here. It'll get us almost to Rockham collateral damage, so we couldn't join in on the fun. That is unfortunate. The stun was caused by collateral damage. I might get rid of collateral damage. As fun as it is, no, I'm gonna keep it just because honestly, hearing everyone go Rockham is still like way too good. I'm gonna break these light gyros, just because again, throwing them at Raus seems to be pretty worthwhile, actually, in the grand scheme of things. Bonk. Yeah, gives us a nice... Oh, let's nullify those buffs. I've never heard that one before. That is because again, Raus did just buff himself up. We still did hit him pretty hard there. We're actually almost... Ooh, depending on the hit, we're almost still hitting damage cap, even through his phalanx, it looks like. But it's gone now, regardless, so hooray. I should probably get away from him. I probably don't want to be in front of him, at least, when he's... Oh, God. I see. I apologize, Raus. I was unfamiliar with your game. I didn't realize you were gonna go swinging like that. God damn. Oh, we can't break him in time for Link, unfortunately. So he will get some value out of his overdrive here. Oh no, actually looks like yeah, sprinting is good enough. What do you know? Come back here, sir. Get bonked and get double bonked. Ooh, paralyzed. Nice. That was right as his debuff immunity got taken off by something else. So that was some very good synergy there from the fellas. There you go, and there's our link time, and now this is looking not so good for Monsieur White Web here. We're not hitting... Oh no, I think we are hitting close to damage cap. Yeah, it is. Our damage cap is that 638 right there. It's just the damage cap is lessened because he's an overdrive, right? Something we picked up on pretty early on into our proud difficulty adventures game. Oh, god damn it. Okay, no, but they're all still good. They can all still 3 burst. Wonderful. I forgot to switch them back to hold, but it works out because they all used their Skybound Darts at the same time last time, so they all actually are good to go here. We'll actually have our Skybound Dart ready too. We won't chain. Again, I think I do actually rather... I think I do prefer 3 bursts. Right? Because now they're gonna get this, right? We're gonna leave this chain chance out. We got a bunch of heavies on him here. This will break him. And when he stands back up, he can get basically another extra... Oh, it won't break him. Wonderful. That means this will break him. Bonk. There you go. And now we get a whole extra one of these heavies out when we do our own Skybound Dart, right? So it works out very well like that. So let's do an uncharged one real quick, and then before he can do a Bloodthirst on HP threshold, we'll do that. And I think we should be able to get one more charged heavy if this doesn't kill in itself, honestly, but which it might. No, it didn't. Okay. So yeah, he gets stunned for a little bit here, and now we can just hit him with... Oh, well, they just killed him anyway. Let's say we could hit him with a charged heavy there, but no, he just got by one of the boys. Okay, that was definitely pretty easy. Right, but at the same time, that was the easier one, and I think we also did kind of figure out the gimmick there, right? He buffs himself, which is something that none of the other ones do so far. So we got rid of those buffs, and that made the mission a lot easier, right? So we kitted ourselves out properly. White Worm's Jewel. Oh, Vitality Rightstone, Silver Centrum. Don't mind if I do. All this stuff is great. I'm gonna be curious to see what that Vitality Rightstone has on it. Again, ideally, I think my perfect Rightstone eventually has some crit rate on it, and then some guts and some auto revive. We'll see what he dropped here. All right, wonderful. It's not going to be S++ because he would go down a whole bunch, so we missed out on that objective, but still pretty easy fight overall, to be honest. What was the Rightstone that he dropped? Here it is. It was Rupee Tycoon and HP. Okay, worthless, unfortunately, but it's fine. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. We have some Curios to give to Zathba. Let's quickly go and do that. Who knows? It might drop us a War Elemental, right? So that'd be nice. That'll give us the type advantage against evil there. I'll keep I'll keep the skills as they are. You know what? Actually, I will say, as much as I do love collateral damage and everyone going rock 'em, like it's just I'll just oh, that's only to himself. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. It's because it does he oftentimes it does a lot of link damage, so it'll get the stun and then he'll miss the link time. I've definitely noticed that happening a bunch. So, plus, maybe we don't want Rock him killing himself all the time. I'm not sure if Evil also buffs himself, so we'll keep these for now. If he doesn't, they're not. It's not like they're that horrible, right? So we'll just know that for later. Close off. But I think I have like what 8 Curios, 9 Curios, something like that. 7. Okay, okay. I was close enough. Let's see if anything good comes out of these. These are proud level Curios, so maybe there's better stuff in here. It doesn't look like there's anything. I was gonna say unless that's War Elemental, but it's not. Yeah, Path to Mastery. Nope. Poison Resistance. Potent Greens. What the hell is Potent Greens? Does it make your potions better or something? Let's take it. I am curious. So let's just take a look real quick. It was one of those things. Special, I think. Potent Greens. Was it a special? I believe so. Maybe it's, you know what? Here's a better idea. Let's just go out of special. Let's sort by order acquired. Then it'll be right into the top. Here it is. Yes. So what do you do? Removes all status ailments upon using a green potion. Adds an additional debuff immunity to green potion if 2 potent greens are equipped. Oh, that's cool stuff. I mean, I think it's at the end of the day, you just want bigger numbers in this video game, so I'm not sure that's so good. But like, it's a cool sigil, right? It's cool that there are all these interesting, unique effects, right? With all that being said, that unfortunately, Zathba has failed us, so we're just gonna go punch Evil in the mouth. He's not gonna be weak to dark, which is sad, but hopefully, maybe if he doesn't buff himself. Actually, I kind of prefer if he buffed himself, because that means that, again, the fight will be disproportionately easier if we remove those buffs. This is the big one for me. This is Charge Pack 5+ right here. Ooh, baby. Am I ever curious about that one? All right. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go punch a big black dragon in the face. His name is literally Evil, so I don't feel bad about it. Okay, if your name is literally going to be Evil Blackworm, then you can catch these hands as far as I'm concerned. I will not be worried about animal abuse there. Ooh, he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan. I love the black and gold and red, like that sort of color combination. I think I like how he looks more than Raus. I can't lie. Okay, what does he start off with? Abyssal Glory. Okay, so he does give his A buff to himself. I don't know what it does, though. It's not immediately obvious. Oh my god. 58,000 damage. That's my bad, I suppose, for existing in the same universe as you. He has a Kamehameha. Yeah, I think this guy's way cooler than Raus, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Raus. No disrespect meant, but you're just not built like Evil. What can I say? All right, we're gonna throw this thing at him because it should stun him the same way it stuns Raus. Actually, no, it didn't stun him the same way it stunned Raus. Maybe he was like in the middle of an attack. You know, he's got a little bit of poise. Like once he starts an attack, he's a little bit harder to interrupt. Hard to say. Or is it Abyssal Glory maybe that is doing this? Yeah, because that does not seem to be stunning him the way that it stunned Raus. Evil definitely just seems so far like he's just straight up harder than Raus. We did get rid of that Abyssal Glory. I think that was... Oh, baby. Okay, we got our guard broken there because we couldn't roll out in time. We were slow. But yeah, it looks like we did get rid of Abyssal Glory. He put it right back on himself, though. Weird. Oh, as long as we stay in these things, we get the slow re-ups. Okay. Let us get the hell out of dodge. What the hell? It seems so far like a completely different fight from Raus. He seems a lot harder. This is also really cool. This like giant Kamehameha that he shoots out here. I'm a big fan of that. And the fact like he fires the laser and then he gives it a little bit more juice, right? That's that Dragon Ball Z classic that I also love to see, right? Like he starts with a laser and then it gets bigger as he. Oh yeah, so we're taking that debuff off of him, but he just keeps reapplying it. So it seems like we're not really gonna be like our cooldowns on our debuff removal skills. We're not gonna be able to keep up with how often he can just put that thing on himself. So it looks like we're gonna have to deal with whatever Abyssal Glory is. We're gonna have to deal with it one way or the other. It's gonna be a explosion. Yes, it is. Oh, okay, I mistimed it, but I still blocked, but I still got hit by the follow-up explosions, unfortunately. Our crit gauge is actually kind of keeping pace with his HP, so this is kind of dangerous, potentially. We gotta be careful. This is definitely my big window to hit him. But the slow, man, from these dark gyros, they're also just so much meaner than whatever the light ones were doing for Raus. Besides damage, I can't even remember what the light ones were doing. So yeah, everything about this fight is just a lot harder than the Raus fight so far. I thought they would be about equal, but it seems like that is not at all the case. Oh, okay, there you go. Nice perfect dodge there. He's gonna do the gigantic Kamehameha, probably? No, he's not. Oh yeah, he is. Perfect. I guess this is one thing, right? This is a huge damage window that like Raus didn't really have. But everything else about Evil just seems so much harder that I still feel like he's clearly the more challenging fight. Though I guess if you didn't have a way to remove debuffs from Raus, he could really start sticking around for an unfortunate amount of time. He's gonna bloodthirst pretty soon here, I imagine. I'd have to imagine. Oh, and when he swings with his claws, he swings with his tail too, right? So he does damage at the front and back simultaneously. All right, get bonked. Oh, we want to. Oh, I was gonna say we don't want to. We want to switch it to hold. I only noticed when my SBA gauge got high enough, but unfortunately, I didn't notice in time. I guess I will do this then, just so that we can get the full bursts here. Even though normally I would prefer the 3 burst, but I made a mistake. Let's switch this to hold now, so I don't forget. The Antiten Canona. Okay, we'll heal up here just so that we can get max damage off of stamina, and the captain will have his chance as well. It's not so bad overall, right? That was still pretty good. We got a full burst. We are interrupting his ability to do his thing here as he enters overdrive. We have 100% link time now. We're not going to be able to get it before he bloodthirsts, I imagine, but, you know, assuming he bloodthirsts right now, which is what I imagine is going to happen. No, he actually didn't. Okay, hold on. Bonk. Oh, okay, that didn't actually stun him in the way that I wanted it to. Oh, no! Okay. I got a little too overzealous there. We actually could have link timed him. Now he's probably going to bloodthirst, unfortunately. Unless he just doesn't? Is that... Okay, no, there you go. Yeah, he did. Unfortunate. My own overzealotry there is what lost us that link time, but it's at the end of the day, I'm just going to do this. No, I'm not. He killed me before I could even slam my scythe into the ground and become undying. This is quite the nasty attack. Like, I'm just trying to think about how you have to perfect dodge, I feel like. It is hard to just, like, not be in the way of multiple hitboxes there to potentially get blown up. It is going to be... Oh, baby. Yeah, this is, like, a lot harder than the Raus fight, right? Surely? I know I keep saying that, but I'm just, like, surprised. Because, again, I expected them to be on roughly the same playing field. Oh, SBA sealed. That's nasty. That is a dark thing, right? A lot of the light enemies will do paralysis, and I know Angramanyu, for example, does love SBA sealed there. He's lasering a lot. Oh, the slow fields, man. Oh, paralysis. Perfect. Well done, Wigan. Very well placed there to stop him in whatever he was in the tracks of whatever he was doing there. There you go. And now we'll actually get a link time because I took collateral damage off of Rockham. He's always available to help out. All right. Bonk. Bonk. This should parlay pretty well into a break here on Evil. Indeed it will. All right. And let's keep going with even more charge heavies here. There you go. There you go. That's pretty good. Evil is halfway dead already. Definitely more treacherous than Raus, but still nothing that we can't handle, I don't think. I'll slow him while I'm here, I guess. He's going to do the big explosion thing. Our auto revive is back. We might use it right here, actually, if I'm not careful. So let's try to be careful. Let's get out of here. There you go. And all of those follow-up explosions that have gotten us so many times before, we actually dodged for once. We did have phalanx there, so maybe I could have just like sat there and tanked it, but no need to test things. Slow is real nasty-like. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh my god, he gave it more juice and he moved back. I didn't notice that happened because normally when he does that, it's at the edge of the arena. Yeah, when he gives it, when he Dragon Ball Z's it like that, he moves back, which is cool. I guess I'm gonna do this, just so that I can hit him with impunity there. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about whatever he's about to do here, for example. Oh, he's gonna shoulder charge. That's I don't know, stout heart up. Oopsie. Oh baby, that's cheating. You have to let me hit you. Yeah, so he gravity wells you in, and then he fires a gigantic laser, huh? That is a pretty nasty game plan there that he's rocking. You guys can SBA now. I'm totally okay with this. I'll get hit by that. That's fine. There you go. Yeah, right. It'll be right before he overdrives, but again, I don't trust them to like do it right before he. Oh no, I have to do this. Goddamn! I didn't realize. I thought everyone had a little bit more SBA than that. I think I was adding 10% to their head, assuming that I was going to join, but I shouldn't have done that, of course. I think I do overall. I think I liked 3 burst, and then me doing my own SBA a little bit better. Oh, again. Bonk. Bonk. And double bonk while we're here. There you go. Prominence Flare. Good stuff. Knock his ass down. We have another link time ready for him, potentially here. Cap's Panacea will help get us back up to snuff here. Ooh, and there's our link time. Wonderful. That's nice. A lot of damage in on him here before he can even overdrive. I mean, hitting them outside of overdrive is also better, right? Because our damage cap is lowered when they're in overdrive. So this is just, if we're talking pure DPS, it is more efficient here. Obviously, we're not wasting any overdrive gauge on him. We're not getting him closer to a break or anything like that, but it's still a good thing. There you go. There's his overdrive. There's us bonking him. He's going to do Abyssal Vortex or whatever right away. Looks like it. Oh, this is different. I think this is different. Did you do this before? Oh, no, it is the same thing. Yeah, so this thing pulls you in. Oh, my God, and then sends out all of these things. Okay, I guess it's not that bad. You just have to keep an eye out on the rotation of those balls so that you can jump kind of in between a gap. Yeah, this is okay. This move looked worse than I thought it did. Or sorry, it looked worse than it was when I first saw it. This is not the worst thing in the world, right? Obviously, it's quite easy to perfect dodge too, so Fair enough. That is not a point in... if we're talking about Evil being harder than Raidus, that at least is not a point in his favor, I don't think. Okay, I'm slowed. This is bad stuff. What is this? Ravenous. Oh, God. Okay, well, I mean, immediately, there's a reason that he's harder. Because he has one of these. And we don't have any Skybound gauge. Are we screwed? Can I break him, maybe? Like, does Link help with this? Yes, it does. It does stop him. I think we're screwed, though. Because we have to kill him before this is over, no? I should have saved my Skybound art, man. We don't have this. I mean, that's Skybound's art to auto, just in case, but we don't have this. Holy crap. I mean, Raidus didn't have one of these, so I was not prepared for Evil to have one of these, but we're dead. God damn. Okay. I mean, on the bright side, these usually look pretty cool, right? Despair. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. We are... Oh, and he does a little triumphant roar there after he murders you. Ooh. It is cold. It is sick as hell, you gotta admit. Okay, I mean, that would have been pretty easily doable if we had our Skybound darts, right? But of course we didn't. Oopsie. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, I just didn't know. Maybe I should just always, from now on, maybe I should always just keep a Skybound dart in reserve when these bosses get low on health, right? So that we can be ready for that. Okay. Well, we died, but again, this fight is very much under control, right? We need to that second Skybound dart that I used there. Let's call it ill-advised is probably the good way to say it. So we will use one Skybound on him at whatever point seems most useful for us, but then after that we will save the second one for that. Okay, well, I mean, I've been sort of, is Evil harder than Raidus? Kind of going back and forth, saying probably yes. I mean, that obviously having one of those purple bars immediately makes him like a real fight, whereas Raidus is not really that way, right? So good to know. I guess he is definitely harder than Raidus, I'd say. Okay, I immediately get my my stuff popped like that. Unfortunately, I will just Undying here and just go right into him, right there. There you go. And let's get Stout Heart up real quick, just so we don't have to worry about any of his nonsense. And now we can just punch him a bunch of times in succession. It is annoying, because these fights do take quite a long time, right? But that's how a lot of these, I mean, Versa, he had even more health, I feel like, or at least took even longer at the time that we were fighting him than Evil is taking right now, and we had to redo him a couple of times, right? So it's the nature of the video game. We live and learn, right? Hanging on the edge of tomorrow, as it were. We'll go from here. At least, again, I think that should be pretty... We almost had that... Oh, God. I didn't realize Undying ended right then. We almost had that even with, like, no Skybound Dart, right? And when I say almost, you're, like, halfway there, right? But Skybound Darts make a really, really big difference in stopping that... in stopping those timers. So I think we should be pretty well suited to doing that if we do save our Skybound Darts as we should. Bonk. Bonk. Why is he not taking any damage? This Abyssal Glory of his must also be some kind of debuff. Because yeah, the only hit of ours that's actually reaching damage cap is that final one there, which is not usually the case. Alright, he's going up here, he's going to Kamehameha, that's perfect for me. Gives me a big opportunity to just beat him up here. He's already down 13% health, it's not so bad. Get battalions, nerd. Oh my god, I'll get slowed. But you know what? I still managed to perfect dodge that. That's pretty good of me. Get wrecked. Dodge the tail. Okay, we blocked it at least. The option select coming in very handy there. We'll chase him there with the follow-up there. He's just gonna keep running away like the coward he is. Oh my god, never mind. Hard to call someone a coward when they have a move like that, right? It's like you can't really talk shit about Evil. He just looks so goddamn cool. Okay, so for now we will still have SBA set to hold here, which we do. Good. And then once they get to 100, we'll use the first SBA, but we'll save the second. We should have enough time to get 2 SBAs here. I mean, we had almost enough to get 3, right, on the first attempt. So I don't think that'll be a problem necessarily. All right, he has that Abyssal Glory. I think it really is like a really big damage cut, huh? And it's hard to take it off, because as soon as you take it off of him, he just puts it back on. So like even in the debuff department, he's got Raidus beat. I'm not sure if this is intentional or not, because they have the same advised power. You unlock both quests at the same time, right? He's just like far and away a more difficult fight. It's kind of nuts. Okay, so this is happening now. Let's be careful here. Oh, I just straight up didn't block or roll there, or did I get my guard broken? I could have sworn I at least hit the guard button. Maybe I did it too late. Unfortunate. Gets more projectiles as it goes on. Okay, now he's gonna do the final here. Sure. There we go. And we just roll right through that. Perfect. Nice and easy there. Oh my god. But then he immediately tail swipes and murders my ass. Fair enough. Again, crit gauge is not the problem here. We're fine. We didn't go down basically a lot more than... We went down like twice or 3 times, I think, the last time we fought him. What is this? A Dark Crucible. Oh, are you what's giving him Abyssal Glory? Oh, God. You might be. That almost one-shot me through Phalanx? I think it is. What are you? You have a lot of HP. Please, I want. Let me hit the thing. Not evil. I don't know. He still has it. No, so you're not what's giving him Abyssal Glory. I guess you're just supposed to be. Oh my God. You're just supposed to be kind of an annoying mob there that does something while you're present. Who knows what that something is? But sure. Okay. This fight's going not as cleanly as last time, unfortunately, but it's still fun. Again, as long as we make sure to let's actually use their SBAs right now too, because we want them to start charging it back up as soon as possible. There you go. And dust to dust. And they should be able to. They'll get a 3 burst here, and then we'll do our own SBA later. And we should be able to charge up a second round of them before we run into the purple bar there from Evil. He did it at about 20% HP last time, so again, should be more than fine, I think. All right, bonk, bonk. We'll waste this entire chain chance. It'll do a 3 burst. Soya, and then Crimson Corruption. What was that? I guess is that Earth? And then we'll bonk him like this. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do our own Skybound Dart, give us an even bigger vulnerability window, right? And I think we could maybe even parlay this directly into a Link Time, which is obviously going to be the good eats. Hard to say. Oh no, I think his stun gauge gets paused. You can't stun them while they're in the SBA stuff. Oh, but yeah, we are. We are in fact going to be able to parlay this into a Link Time. It's a shame that it kind of stacked on top of his break there. That's not ideally what we want to see, but it's fine. Big bonk and bigger bonk and some even more bonks while we're here for the road. Our auto revive is back. That's good. We're probably going to need that. Evil has been causing me some trouble here for sure. Bonk, bonk. Abyssal Glory is back up. I wish that like Abyssal Glory said what it did. Like at least with Raidus, I could see, oh, he has regen, he has debuff immunity. I could like watch the text as it popped up. With Evil here, I mean, I assume that it's something similar, right? I assume that he is like, reducing some damage. He's gonna give himself some kind of debuff immunity or some kind of regen or some kind of attack up or something like that. But I have to guess basically. I have no idea what it is he's actually doing. It is not a very descriptive name, Abyssal Glory. All I know is that it's definitely a buff. Okay. Oh no. That's okay. At least we survived there. That's good. He is really just spamming that shit, huh? Wonderful. Again. Oh. No. Hold. Okay. Rockham. It may or may not be available for when we need the SBA. That was actually a big deal. Yeah, I should have. I was thinking that too. I was like, oh, this is going to be, with us needing our SBAs now, it's going to be very important that I remember to put them back on hold. And I didn't. But on the bright side, we still have a 3 burst at the very least. That might not be enough, right? We might have actually wanted that extra one from Rockham. Maybe Rockham will almost get there too. Maybe Rockham will get pretty close, and we can have him do his own SBA possibly separately at some point, right? We'll see. But yeah, I think 3 should still hopefully be good enough there. All right. I can teach you a thing or two. There comes the waves. Perfect dodge. I love to see it. I'm so goated with the sauce. He's going to explode. Okay, we didn't get out there in time. Almost died again, in fact. We do have our auto revive back up, so that's good. All right, he's doing this stuff again, which he loves doing, in my experience. He's going to do it probably a couple more times in a row here, if I have to guess. Rockham's building up his SBA decently quickly here. Oh, God. That shoulder charge. I tried to dodge out of my heavy, and I just did it a little too late, I think. But it's okay. We still have our auto revive here. We are going to get slowed by these things, I think. Actually, we're not. It's only if we step... Like, because we landed on them there. If we had walked into them, they would have slowed us. But because we just landed in them, they didn't. Hard to say. Okay. His Abyssal Glory got dispelled there. I'm not going to use the Link attack because I'd rather just use this time to hit him. Oh, baby. But that was a little bit ambitious, for sure. What is that? Oh. What are you doing, man? What do the Dark Crucibles do? I don't understand. Oh, they explode after some... Is he gone now? Yeah, he is. Okay. So if you leave them alive for long enough, they just blow up. Sure, why not? Rockham is almost at 100% SB. I think, yeah, Rockham is actually going to be able to join in on the full burst, so wonderful. My little mistake there with forgetting to put them back on hold is not actually going to cause us too much trouble, I don't think. All right, let's get rid of some of these little guys with a great scythe here. At least the Crucible's gone. The gyros aren't as big of a problem, but while we're here, we might as well. Let's throw this at... What's-his-face? Now we have Skybound. He's gonna... Oh, God. I was gonna say he's gonna give it a little bit more juice, which means he's gonna move back. We learned that the hard way a couple of times in this fight. All right, he's cheating. And by cheating, I mean not being where I want him to be when I tried to hit him. I'm gonna Undying. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I should have done that a little bit earlier. I guess maybe I should save Undying for his for the gear check there, because it does give us an attack buff. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, God. Stay still for a second, man. Okay, he's gonna give it more... No, he's not gonna give it more juice. This is the one where he does it multiple times. Instead. Bonk. Bonk. We want to get our Grenos gauge up at some point soon here. Because he's, oh god, he's not so far off from doing his thing there. I think he's, it seems like he does it when he's at about 20% HP. We're saving our overdrive, of course. Bloodthirst. It's not here, is it? This is another Abyss. Yeah, because 30% I think is too much for us to do. Yeah, it's another one of these Shadow Vortexes. That's fine. There you go. Perfect dodge. Nice and easy. Well, actually, you know what? It gives us... Oh, perfect dodge gives us enough for 2 there. There you go. The option select saved our life in that case. There too. We failed to dodge, but we did at least guard it. Wonderful. Okay, let's heal up here, and then let's dodge this last one. Hopefully. Let's move in a little bit aggressively. He's going to do a big tail swipe, like last time, right? Yep. Nice. There you go. I'm not going to lose to the same tricks 4 times in a row. Evil. Who do you take me for? Oh, okay. Good timing on the perfect dodge there. We were a little bit closer than Comfort would have implied. Or Comfort would have wanted, I suppose. He's going to do it twice? No, it's the one where he gives it more juice. Sure, sure. Rockham's not going to make it. Again, that's fine, because he's got his overdrive, or not overdrive there. He's got his, that thing, his auto-revive. It rhymes, so I got confused. His auto-revive there to help him out. Once again, I will not be linking here, just because I want to do as much damage as possible, and this is more damage. That's not we're going to get 100% link anyways, before he does his nonsense. And I don't think we can even do link time while it doesn't seem like you can stun them while they're in that. No, actually, we did get a link attack on him. It wasn't the case for Versa, but I think it actually is the case for Evil. So it's possible that was a skill issue there. But if that's the case, our Skybound Dart will give us 100% link anyways. So we'll be able to take advantage of that at that point. All right, nice invincibility from the perfect dodge there, helping us out bigly. Okay, some more invincibility. I would like to get him to. I don't know if he can do it at any point at this point. So I just like to do as much damage to him as I can before that happens. He's going to do the thing. He's going to give it more juice, which is why we have the perfect dodge there. Now we're going to try and stun him here so we can get maybe a little bit of damage snuck in before he does his gear check. No. He's doing it right now? No. It looks like it's like straight up 20% every time, seemingly. Because that is when he started it last time, too. He like did it immediately as soon as he hits 20% also. So that really looks like it might be it. Ooh, Rockham's actually down for realsies. Let's hope that he gets up before the bad stuff happens. Okay, now here's the part where he does some juicing. Nope, no walk on, please. You're going to mess me up. There you go. And now I think he's going to do the thing, right? That's what he did last time. Yep, there it is. Looks like it. All right. I guess we can just go, right? Oh, no, I should have had them start it up. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, because that would have given us a longer time to beat him up. Okay, well, not optimal, right? But hopefully still fine? Hard to say. All right. Link time is actually going to be important here, possibly. And his link gauge is full. He just can't be stunned for a little bit, so that's good. He can't be knocked away here either, so I don't have to worry about that. Do we have this? We might not have this. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's going to start counting up, and we have 10% to get through here. Let's Undying. If we can stun him, we definitely have it. But it seems like we can't stun him. Are we going to lose again? Oh, God, I think we are. He's not getting stunned. Oh, no. He's not getting stunned. Maybe I should have gone for the... His link gauge just filled up, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, my God. We failed again. Okay. Unfortunately, we can do that. We're not actually gear... Well, so obviously, if we did even more damage, that'd be great, right? But we're not actually gear checked yet. I made a couple of mistakes there, which are really what cost us that fight, unfortunately. They definitely should have started the SBAs. It gives me a bigger window to wail on him, right? And also... We should have done a 3 burst into a Skybound Dart there, right? Or maybe even a duo burst into our own duo burst. Yeah, that's actually probably 2. 2 bursts is probably better there, I think. But also, we probably could have also done link time there. I messed that one up too. Okay, well, hey, this is just the episode where we fight evil. Oopsie poopsie. We are in fact getting our ass beat by this big black dragon here. But these things happen. We will hopefully. I think this time, with what I know now, we should be able to get him. All right, and we're back. So this is actually my 4th attempt at Evil here, believe it or not. On the 3rd attempt, I cut it out because basically I played a little bit sloppy. And guess what? We didn't even get to the gear check, man. Evil just ran me out of crit gauge. So good lesson to learn there. The gear check is not the only. It is the biggest of our problems, but it is not the only of our problems. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bad start. Yeah, that move does tend to get me quite a lot. But yeah, we gotta be careful about the crit gauge here too, man. I thought I was under the impression, oh, as long as we don't get gear checks, we'll be fine. But no. Like straight up, I didn't even get to the gear check last time, so time to play a little bit more carefully, I suppose. Oh, okay. Speaking of which, just a start here. I'm not feeling so hot right now. I will just be oh, you're not stout heart. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I'll just be Undying, and then I'll just be smacking him in the face here if that's all the same to you. This gives me a nice opportunity to get some good hits on him here without having to worry about him reducing me to atoms. This is him, yeah, doing the thing where he gives it more juice. That is 30. Every single one of those ticks is 36,000 damage. That is actually insane. That is so much goddamn damage. Let's make sure our SBA is set to hold, which it is. Perfect. The dual burst thing doesn't seem to work right now, by the way. I think I tried that in the last attempt that you guys didn't see, right? So it doesn't seem to work right now. I think it's more so... Oh, man, it ran out at, like, the worst time. Okay. I will save the survival potion in case we go down at a more unopportune time where nobody's around to revive us. Just in case. Now that, you know, we might actually be going down several times in this fight, as seems to be the case for me. Alrighty. And bonk. And not bonk, because he's way too far away for that secondary bonk that I was starting up there. We get these little slow pockets, I will say, are also an absolute nightmare. He resisted the slow. Is that because he has Abyssal Glory up? Is it when that's up that he is immune to slow? Hard to say. Yeah, that little orb like pulls you into it is a real big problem in my experience. He's giving it more juice, but we are just out of the danger zone there, so hooray. Let's do Great Scythe to just stun him real quick. Get him out of that little explodey move that he likes doing. It is a big problem for me. Alright, and we'll get our attack up from Granoth back, and now we can finally start hitting damage cap at a good clip here. Yeah, this move sucks, man. Nice, perfect dodge, though. Bonk. That move I think takes me down more often than anything else that he does. Even more than like his Bloodthirst. Oh, okay. He's giving it more juice. Get the hell out of dodge. Charge him up and punch him in his big stupid dragon hind legs. His hind quarters, as it were. God damn. I didn't think that would hit me, but it definitely did. Okay. First overdrive here. Cap with the Panacea. Coming in clutch. Thank you, Cap. I thought that tail would have a second hitbox on it, actually, and I was about to cry, but luckily that was not what happened. Here's this move again. Okay. One good timing there on the perfect dodge. I'm getting more used to it. I think I just have to respect it a lot. When it comes out, I think I just have to, you know, switch all of my focus to deal with that move, right? Because it is just a one-shot if it hits me at any point, so I have to not let it do that. Okay. Unfortunately, we actually probably should have waited on that Great Scythe there after he was done the laser, so we could kind of double up on vulnerability windows there with the Link attack and with the that other thing, you know. Oh no! Yeah, like right there, for example. That was us not respecting that move, and instead, you know, trying to hit evil while it was happening, and that is exactly what we shouldn't be doing. We have to unfortunately show that move the respect that it deserves. Okay, they can SBA now. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna revival potion here because they're gonna be too busy SBAing to help me out. Unfortunate there for sure. Already our crit gauge is kind of keeping up with his HP, which is definitely not what I want to see, right? I want our crit gauge to be firmly ahead of his HP. That our actual only problem is the gear check, as I think it should be. The Antiten Canona, wonderful. We're gonna bonk, bonk, and they will do their 3 burst, and we will do the Skybound Dart afterwards to get to sort of extend our vulnerability window that way. There you go, and now we get a couple of heavies on him, and then with our own Skybound Dart, we get basically another couple of heavies on him. It's good stuff. I definitely like that more. Okay, I was gonna say maybe I should heavy before the Link time, but actually, just because I'm gonna build another Skybound Dart gauge for sure before we hit 20% again, so that's not the problem. Actually, if anything, we want to make sure we can get another 100% Link time, if possible, before we get back over to him. So, okay, that one started in Link time, so it'll still go fast. Wonderful. I'll Skybound Dart him now. And this will break him too, so we'll kind of get like or actually, this won't break him, I don't think, but the heavy that we hit him with after here will break him. Yep. So right here, this will break him, and then we can parlay that into an even bigger vulnerability window. Oh, actually, no, they did it for me. Wonderful. Hey, that hit damage cap even on the first heavy there. That's wonderful. We're operating at maximum efficiency with all the defensive downs on him. We're at full health. We have the Granoth gauge up, right? That's exactly where we like to see it. Okay, now let's do that again. He's gonna explode. I'm gonna have to dodge this. I did not dodge this. I did not dodge this. Okay. Okay, a little bit greedy there offensively, but at least with everything that just happened there, our critical gauge is now a lot, like way ahead of his health bar, right? So that's good. Right. We just got to make sure it stays that way. Like we are now, at least on as far as critical gauge is concerned, we are in a pretty good spot at this point for the fight. We just have to stay ahead of him in the way that we currently are ahead of him. Okay, let's dodge, like things like not being overzealous and dodging shoulder tackles like that are gonna help. That move is gonna explode, so let's give it the respect that it deserves. Oh, it doesn't reach. I thought it was gonna. Honestly, I thought it would just reach full screen. It gave me that sort of vibe. Okay, he's gonna explode now. Let's not be there this time. It'll spawn 2 little explosions at our feet here too. This Great Scythe should hopefully. Oh no! I was gonna say this Great Scythe should hopefully kill some of the gyros. It was not the case. There's another explodey boy. He's giving it more juice. Sure. We will heal up here, just so 1, we don't get down from something little, and 2, so we can hit stamina a little bit better. I guess I'll slow him. Oh no. Man, that was bad. But luckily the guard did help us there. He's gonna do the... Oh, he did the thing again. Okay, okay. Luckily, perfect dodge that time. Oh, no. I have to set them to hold again. This happened before. Rockham did get... He did get his SBA back in time, right, for a full burst. But again, we do actually want a 3 burst pretty badly. I need Rockham to be at 80% HP, basically, for him to be able to participate in a 3 burst, right? Yeah, I forgot to put them back on hold. That's a bit of a blunder by me, to be sure. To be sure. No doubt about it. I'll do this, just to get our link gauge a little bit higher up there, too. Actually, we're doing a lot of damage to him. I hope Rockham gets able to even participate in a full burst by the time. We're damaging him a little bit faster than we were previously. We'll see. I think we should be fine. But it'll be scarier than I would like it to. If I had just remembered to set them back to hold, we wouldn't be having this problem right now. Okay, here's this move again. Wonderful. Perfect guard and perfect dodge somehow. I didn't even know that was possible, but I suppose, you know, we did it. Let's get out of the way there. Phalanx from the captain is actually huge. Random hits are not necessarily going to one-shot us anymore, which is normally the case. Okay, we are far from damage cap right now because none of our attack buff stuff is happening. We use our auto-revive there, which is unfortunate. But at least we have our auto-revive, so that bit of a misplay there does not count against our crit gauge. Though I think, again, oh god, I think at this point we are good on crit gauge. Yeah, we have a lot of crit gauge, and he only has 18% health left, right? Until he goes into his gear check, so... I think the crit gauge is probably not going to be the problem this time around. We just have to make sure that we are actually in a good position to kill him once the gear check actually starts.
Don't panic. I'm almost there.
Bonk. He's going to do the thing. Oh, he's doing 2. Okay, this is better. I think this is an even easier vulnerability window, so I will gladly take that. Rockham's building up his SBA pretty fast. Again, I think he will be able to get to 80% by the time that the gear check happens. Okay, I think my... Once again, my blunder of forgetting to put them back on hold SBA has actually not necessarily hurt us this time. Hopefully we can hit the Crucible with this too. No, we cannot. Okay, how about if I unlock? Oh, okay, he's giving it all he's got, Captain. Never mind. Crucible's going to explode, so we did miss out on an opportunity to stop that, but it should be fine. It's not the worst move in the world in my experience. Just, okay, never mind. As I say that, it takes me down. Yeah, I guess we do have to focus those Crucibles down a little bit if we want to not go down like that. But again, the crit gauge at this point, I don't think is the problem. I think what happened on that attempt you guys didn't see, I don't think is going to happen again right here. Rockham does have 80% too, so we have full SBA. Wonderful. Oh, we want to stun him. We want to kind of stun him a little bit, like not right now. Oh, man, I didn't think that would hit. Well, hold on. Let's not get too cocky. The crit gauge is depleting. I can't help but notice. And no one is around to revive me. Rockham and the captain do have their auto-revive up, so they can go down one more time and be free. Actually, they have guts and auto-revive, both. And Eugen's got his guts still, so that's good. Let's be careful of this move. Okay, wonderful. Good roll. Let's move back. There you go. We want to kind of either stun him right now, basically, or not stun him until he does his... let's respect this move. There you go. That's a mistake that I've made a couple of times. Let's stun him right now. I think I'm gonna go for that instead. I'll try and get a stun on him immediately, and then he'll, by the time that he's gear checking again, the stun should be ready to go. Okay, he's doing something. He's exploding, in fact, is what he's doing. No, look, that actually did manage the perfect dodge at that time. Still a little bit overzealous there, I think, but it's fine. Yeah, the main thing is we do want to make sure our Grenos gauge is... Maybe we just don't stun him, actually. Maybe that's the better idea. Let's just not... Because it looks like... it's like... But also, I don't want to just, like, stop hitting him. The stun gauges don't take that long to tick down. Again, if we can get a stun on him in like the next 1 or 2% of his health... Oh, no, okay. We won't stun him. We won't stun him until the gear check, and then we can hopefully stun him right away. Though we don't have 100% link, so we'll have to do the Skybound Dart first anyways. Could be problematic. Who knows? Again, I think if we do the Skybound Darts the proper way, where I'm not the one who starts it up, I think we probably don't even need link time, necessarily, to get him there. Okay, he's going to do the final big burst here. No problem. Perfect guard. Okay, we didn't perfect dodge it, but it's fine. He's going to do a big old tail swipe here. Let's not get hit by that. Nice. Okay. Well handled Bloodthirst there. He's spawning in some fellas. He's giving it all he's got, Captain. Let's get the hell out of dodge there. Again, let's try not to stun him if we can, I suppose. Oh, okay. That's bad. Yeah, let's not. Hold on. Suddenly that crit gauge has gotten bad again. We do still have to... We have 8% left to do to him, and he's in overdrive, so he's going to be taking us down more often than we'd like. Obviously, we can't use Skybound Darts, because we just lose if we use our Skybound Dart. Okay, this is good. This is an actual vulnerability window here. We can hit him a good bit. I might start doing some level 3 heavies here, just to get the Grinoth gauge up a little bit faster. Okay, let's not let this move kill us again. Wonderful. Wonderful. What are you doing next? I don't know, but I don't like it. I'm sure. Whatever it is. Shoulder charge. That's not so bad. Let's kill this Crucible, because again, I can't afford to have this thing knocking me down at this point. Bonk. There you go. No exploding by you. He's doing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm scared. This one of these explodey balls again. Okay, wonderful. Perfect dodge. Yeah, so I'm going to do a 3rd level heavy here just because it raises the Grinoth gauge. Rockham's not going to make it, but he's going to auto-revive, so he's not going to count against our crit gauge. Oh, but it also stuns him a lot faster. Maybe that actually I think is going to doom him to getting stunned now, which is a problem, for sure. Maybe not if I hold off. Maybe not if I hold off. Let me hold off. Hopefully the AI can stop hitting him for a second. I also don't want to waste too much time in case he starts taking them down, too. Rockham doesn't have guts or auto-revive. And laser moves like this do tend to be a problem for them. Okay. It's going down. Let's wait a second, and now let's start hitting him again. We just want to get him to 20% without stunning him. We found ourselves somehow in the worst possible... Yeah, like, that's bad. Oh, and we did stun him. Okay, yeah, everything has gone wrong. We stunned him, and an AI went down in the meantime. Okay, we're still going to get to the gear check on the bright side. Well, hold on. Okay. Yes, looks that way. We're gonna get to the gear check, but now it's a matter of we're at 99% link. Are you kidding? Okay, so yeah, we have to actually, if we could wait, yeah, okay, he's stunnable again. That's good. So that's perfect. So now hopefully we can do an SBA, right? Oh god, wait, guys. Oh, I have auto revive on my own. Okay, I was like, guys, revive me. We might run out of crit gauge here if you don't. Okay, this is good. This should be us getting him to the gear check threshold at this point without stunning him. That's wonderful. Yeah, now he's going to do the thing, and now we're going to have the AI, so I'm going to Undying real quick here. And then I will have the AI set to auto. There you go. There's Rockham doing his thing, and now we can do a bunch of these. And we should have a pretty good shot, I think, at this point of actually stopping it. If we get a link time afterwards, that'll be even more just cherry on top. I think, yeah, 3 burst. I'm not going to do a full burst. I'm going to do a 3 burst, and then my own SBA is going to be my plan here. And hopefully that's enough. We don't have our full Grinoth gauge attack buff. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this to 3 burst. I think that still pauses the timer while that's happening, right? Indeed. Okay, so now the timer will keep going. We'll start going again. But yeah, now link time. Exactly. Okay. Things actually did work out pretty well. That's why I wanted to make sure that he was still stunnable when link time came around. Okay. I think after this is my 4th attempt on Evil here. He really has been giving me a hellish time. This is the hardest fight in the game so far since Versa for me, I think. I mean, technically, I think I beat Versa on my 3rd try. That's because I went and did some more grinding afterwards. But yeah, I think we finally got him, luckily. Bloody Moon here will pause the timer temporarily as well. Just do some free damage, right? There you go. Yeah, see, it paused the timer a little bit even there. So it's not much, right? But it basically gives us an extra time to charge heavy without having to worry about it there. And goddamn, Evil Blackworm has been defeated. What a boss, man. He's super cool. I think a lot of his stuff looks very cool, but he was just really he was starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Just not because he's necessarily a super annoying design or anything. He kept kicking my ass, man. I just wanted to win. We passed the Dragon Trial. What does that mean? Well, whew. Blackworm's Jewel, Vitality Rightstone. That's cool. Silver Centrum. I'll gladly take those. Black Dragon Scales. Attack power 5+. Depending on what's on that actually might be useful. You know, again, some attack, the attack up sigil is not that good in general, right? But at level 50, I think it's like plus 2,000, which is something, right? So if it comes along strapped to other things that we're more interested in, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it necessarily. But it's definitely not high priority. We didn't get a charge attack 5+ either. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, but I think it comes with improved dodge. I mean, I do want improved dodge, so if it's gonna give me some attack while it's at it, I don't see why not. Low profile attack with down resistance. Okay, worthless. That's fine. But yeah, this guy does drop charge attack 5+, but I think Galanza and Magliel also drop that, and they are a much easier fight than him. So, oh, what's this? I mean, that was the last Proud quest on our list. What's this?
Is something wrong?
Why, hello, lovely and generous Skyfarers. Talk about perfect timing.
Hello, Sierra.
I don't know if you heard the news, but a meteorite crashed in the eastern part of Ziga Grande the other day.
I have not heard the news, no.
Turns out it's not a cosmic rock at all, but a big, mean, smashing machine. The whole Skydom's gone on high alert.
You don't say.
I can't travel freely to sell my wares. I might as well hang up my merchant hat right now.
A machine from beyond the sky realm, huh? You don't think it could be an Automagod, do you?
I just noticed that Zeta's here. What the hell? Why is Zeta in particular here? I mean, I guess she's familiar with Automagods, whatever those are.
Isn't it? Definitely sounds like one. Obviously, there's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, the fact that Vasaraga and Zeta are both here lets me think that this is probably some society-specific stuff, like they're used to hunting these Automagods. Is Grinoth an Automagod? Wait, Like the stuff that's in is like Grinoth and Arves, like the stuff that's in their weapons there. Are they? Is Grinoth an Automagod? I guess if they are, I guess that makes sense, right?
Does it ring a bell?
That's probably why they're.
The mission's available at the quest counter. But fair warning, be prepared for a tough fight.
You don't say. Well,
So, I'm up for the challenge.
I'm sorry, Zeta, you are not up for the challenge but you're just not in my party. But okay, damn. Well, if they're saying that, I mean this must be even harder than. Oh, Piet. I've seen footage of this. I mean, we're not gonna do this right now. Obviously, I just want to take a quick look. I've seen footage of this guy before. I have no idea what the fight looks like, but I've just seen people fighting him in like when they're talking about their builds and things like that. Quick charge 5+ with an attack on it. That's good. I'll take that gladly. Dread Rightstone, Skilled Assault, Quick Charge. It just drops Quick Charge 5+. I do like that quite a lot. Okay. Well, damn. This is probably going to be quite the tough fight. Yeah, the advised powers apparently it's even higher than evil there. So I suppose we will see. I mean, I guess I could do a little bit of farming in between here just to try and get better Curios, like maybe get War Elemental, right? Maybe get a slightly better sigils for ourselves, right? I guess we'll have to see. But this seems like it's going to be quite the fight if it's supposed to be a lot harder than Evil himself.
Have a good day.
All right, damn. Well, that was quite the episode there. We kind of beat the living hell. Was Raidus this? I think Raidus was this episode, right? I spent so long fighting Evil, I forgot about Raidus. We kind of beat the hell out of Raidus, and then immediately spent the next 50 minutes almost or 40 minutes getting our ass beat by Evil. But we got there. Now we have this Piet A individual unlocked, so that should be a lot of fun. But for now, we're going to go into our story corner. So if you are not one of the folks that's interested in that, I'm going to run you through the outro here, and you can be on your merry way. So, with all that being said, if you made it this far in the video, Excuse me. If you made it this far in the video, I got 4 things for you, as always. Number 1, join the Discord server. There's a link in the description down there. It's a nice place. You can hang out, talk about gacha games, talk about Relink, talk about fighting games, talk about art, music, whatever the hell you want. It's a nice place to just hang out and make friends, so I implore you to join, but I also implore you to keep it the nice place it currently is. I haven't really had to do any sort of moderation or anything like that. Everyone's just super nice, but if I have to ban somebody, I will ban somebody. So, don't let that be you. Don't be the first person I ever have to ban, okay? That's not the reputation you want to have. Of course, for number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Go to the channel. I appreciate it a lot, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button. They are over there, subscribe and bell. They'll keep you up to date with all of this content we're throwing at you every day. We got 3 videos a day, and it's something like 2.5 to 5 hours of content, depending on the day. So unless you have all that time in your day to dedicate to little old me every single day, which because I love you, but that's weird, then I would recommend you hit those 2 buttons. Keep up to date when something new is uploaded, and maybe you can go back and watch it when you've got a minute later. And of course, for number 4, most importantly, more important than whatever buttons you smash or whatever algorithm-friendly interactions you hit me with. I appreciate those, but most of all, I hope you had a great time hanging out today. As always, I know I sure did. It's a great time. Looks like, to my understanding, we're getting to the last fights in the game, right? So if you care for spoilers, I guess you can skip maybe 30 seconds ahead. But to my understanding, I know there's a Proto Bahamut fight, right? It gives you the Terminus weapons, I think, and then this Piet A fight, I think, is also one of the final fights. I think we're really getting there, but it really is going to be a matter of like squeezing every last little bit of damage out of ourselves and all of our AI in order to stop. If Piet has a harder gear check, for example, than Evil there, and if Proto Bahamut, I'm sure, has an even harder one, right? Then we're going to be in some trouble, right? We're going to need a little bit more, probably like basically some slightly more optimized sigils probably on our AI, right? For just like even more damage and things like that. And even for ourselves too, so it'll be very interesting, but I'm very excited. It seems like we're getting to the real for realsies endgame. So that's very cool. It's going to be a lot of Relink. I'm going to say a lot more Relink coming your way, but once we finish Lucillus, this playthrough is going to be kind of over for now. We might revisit Relink later, but a lot being said, I'm having a lot of fun with Relink for sure. It's going to be as much more as there is to give you coming your way. And for now, I will see you in the next one if you're not one of the Story Corner folks. Peace. All right, Story Corner individual. So here's the funny thing. We finished. I guess we kind of timed it out pretty well, huh? Looks like we're getting to near the end of the game. Obviously, I have a lot of grinding to do, probably. That's going to be off camera, so you guys aren't really going to see that. It's not going to be part of the series. Looks like we're getting to near the end of the series, and at the same time, we finished our Fate episodes. So we just have a lot of stuff to go through here, though, especially in Lyria's journal. So I think we'll start. We read all the field notes previously. We can kind of keep going with some of these. I think, yeah, we can probably get through all 70 of these right now, basically, right? We can get through all 69 of these field notes, and we'll see how long that takes us. And then from there, we'll see if that's going to be. We're going to just basically move through Lyria's journal here for the rest of these story corners. Okay, so wyverns, these small winged reptiles, nest all over the sky realm. They resemble dragons, but are not classified as such. I talked about this. A dragon has 4 legs and 2 wings. A wyvern has 2 hind legs and 2 front arms that are also wings, right? That's the difference. Wyverns make for clever hunters, though they lack the higher faculty of reason. They attack airships on sight, understanding them to be very valuable sources of food. I guess so. Got people on them. Proto Bahamut, that's our guy. The colossal dragon acts as a guardian to the captain and Lyria. Though bound from snout to tail, it possesses the might to devastate all that stands in the Grand Cypher's path. Timberwolves, a monster commonly seen throughout the Sky Realm. More intelligent than the common beasts, they often roam in packs and are intensely loyal to their leader. Using razor-sharp fangs, they swiftly kill their prey with ease. Hornbirds, this dive-bombing avian monster, is noteworthy for the large horn with which it skewers its prey. Okay. Quackadiles, I haven't. So what's the deal with these guys? These massive reptile-like monsters are bipedal. They're not alive, are they? They're made of stone. The crocodile is encrusted in mineral scales. Oh, I see. They provide a near-impervious defense, but also burden it with a debilitating weight. Because each movement is so energy-consuming, they hunt by camouflaging themselves as boulders and lying in wait for its hapless prey. Okay. Goblins. The rashest, most truculent of goblins often become stormers, who charge down their foes on the front lines of battle. However, they know nothing of courage or honor, craving only the thrill of bloodshed and letting loose ecstatic war cries that boost allied morale. Goblin witch doctors. Goblins have developed their own complex societies, with some members adopting specialized roles pertaining to the art of war. Witch doctors often form the rear rank of goblin battalions, casting spells and hexes to turn the tides of battle. These magi are sly, even for goblins, and delight in hounding prey. Goblin archers have developed adopting specialized roles. Goblin archers will always fire on their targets from a safe distance. When cornered, they will appear to surrender, then strike viciously at any unsuspecting foe. Goblin tankers are tasked with screening their allies behind their thick shields. However, when enraged, they will throw defense to the wind and flail about their formidable blades. Goblin soldiers are battle-hardened fighters who have developed enough strength to crush foes with no more than their monstrous fists. They are experienced and shrewd enough to strategize in the heat of battle, but often lack the patience, choosing instead to wrest victory through brute force. Goblin wolf riders. As the name suggests, wolf riders hunt prey astride timber wolves, utilizing the speed of the canids to strike and withdraw to safety. The relationship between goblin and wolf is purely one of convenience, and when a mount is injured, its rider will abandon it without a second thought. Yeah. Goblins are, excuse me, I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water here, but goblins are, to my understanding, someone told me they were like made by astrals, like everything else is horrible here. It was like, when you introduce a bunch of rats to an area to get rid of a pest, but then the rats become the pest, so you have to introduce a different pest, something like that. Anyways, goblin warriors. They are a subclass of goblin, boosting the largest and cruelest of the brute, known to quash foes with blunt weapons and shields too heavy for human wielders. They fight in brigades, summoning weaker goblins with war cries. When enraged, these berserkers devastate all within reach, including their own. Yeah, these always struck me as like hobgoblins, with the red and the being bigger and all that. Okay, Fury King. Here's some interesting stuff. This primal. What is this, by the way? Oh, they got different images for some of these guys. This primal beast of vitality generally resembles a centaur of monumental size, with wraiths of green smoke whirling pell-mell beneath layers of armor. They got lots of flowery language in these, huh? However, when in mortal danger, Fury King will shed its armor and manifest in its true form. Yeah, the humanoid form, right? Ooh, Aviath. Aviath Saber. Sabers are privates who specialize in swordplay, often seen as in the vanguard in the Aviath formations. They're versatile in and out of battle. They're given lightweight, mobile armor to help carry out a variety of roles, most commonly that of scouting and patrolling. Aviath Lancers. Due to the long reach of their weapons, Lancers routinely lead the vanguard in Aviath formations. Their troops also bear shields, shifting between offense and defense as needed. Though the risks are great, so are the rewards, as those who survive often rack up military exploits and go on to become flag bearers. Okay. Aviath Archer. Archers are privates who, in addition to promoting range fire, function as army medics. They bear composite bows, where the traditional wood body of the bow is reinforced by a metal plate. Lets you fire a lot harder, I think. That's my understanding. I'm not an archer, but it's my general understanding is composite bows shoot their bows out. They're harder to draw back, right? But they fire it out a lot faster. Aviath flag bearers are officers charged with directing troop formations. They bear pikes adorned with pennants and will seek to boost allied morale by leading charges. They also don helmets with distinctive emblems signifying their rank. Yeah, so they're the important guys, I guess. Droida Balsam. Part of the Aviath mechanized arsenal, Droida Balsams are equipped with motion sensors and can automatically detect and apprehend intruders. Upon sustaining heavy damage, the piece of light weaponry will self-destruct soon thereafter. Droida Mothers are part of the Aviath mechanized arsenal. Droida Mothers are outfitted with pseudo-artificial intelligence and are capable of autonomous operation. These moving forts, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, it's a weird thing. These moving forts boast armor impervious to standard issue swords and act as conveyors to smaller Droida Balsams. They attack by discharging electric shocks. Okay. Frosty Boats. These ice-bound undead warriors appear to be staunchly defending Latania Island from invaders. There's no mind or will to be found in these collection of bones. Yeah, it makes sense. Scarmiglione. These undead monsters were once warriors who perished atop snowy mountains. Really big warriors, I guess. They were revived by frost spirits and became shrouded in magical icy vapors and distended to mammoth size. Okay, never mind. They're not all that big. A Scarmiglione lacks awareness and will beleaguer the living until it or its target are driven to ruin. Okay. Sayega, this is the little Nazarbanju, right? These ghastly monsters resemble winged eyeballs and are especially adapted to snowy environments. They can flit about deftly, even in blizzards, vexing prey with blasts of ice magic from their staring orbs. Some researchers believe the Sayega may be juvenile Nazarbanju, but as of yet this theory is unconfirmed. I mean, I believe it. Nazarbanju are seen as ill omens, reapers of hapless pilgrims atop sacred mountains. Their eye forms 90% of their bodies. Years of mana and frost have built up in these staring orifices, and one glare from an eyeball can freeze a wildfire. But few witnesses have survived to verify the tale. Aqua gyres, they're elementals basically. Yeah, we got all the elementals coming up. So Aqua gyre, the core of the small spirit is formed of pure water energy. Because it sponges moisture from its environs, these gyres are pestilent to life forms composed largely of water. We, by the way, in case you are curious, are composed largely of water. So the crystal embedded within water spirits contains potent water magic. When shattered, its host will also cease to function. Water spirits draw energy from their environs. Thus, specimens living near rivers, lakes, and oceans are far more powerful than their brethren who dwell in arid regions. Makes sense? Managarmr, what's up? The primal beast of sequestration manipulates blizzards to rob its targets of mobility. Based on how a battle develops, the wolf-like giant switches between two forms. Speed Managarmr is light and charges down foes with a pair of spired horns. Power Managarmr is heavily armored and rolls over enemies like a tank. Speed and power, it's like the Sparking Zero trailer. Yeah, I guess sequestration, vitality, I mean, I just thought they were like ice and wind and stuff, but I guess that aligns with the right stones that they drop, right? Skeletons. These wretched monsters are the remains of soldiers who perished in the line of duty. A skeleton is devoid of a mind or soul, becoming nothing more than a puppet of dark forces compelled to do pointless battle for all eternity. That's pretty sad, to be honest, but... Cobra. Though massive, the desert serpent hides by tunneling deep beneath the sand, where it can sense even the footfalls of a mouse scurrying across its territory. Lots of stuff like this in the desert, right? That burrows and then like it has like tremor sense, basically. A cobra on the hunt will surface suddenly and spit nerve poison into the face of its prey, which the reptile possesses in specialized internal organs. Yeah, deadly stuff, but obviously we're kind of built different, so it doesn't hurt us. This small earth spirit is mostly found in arid regions. It is easily startled and will lash out blindly when it feels threatened. Okay, but this one's not nearly as evil as the aqua gyre that rips the water right out of your soul, you know? Rock golem. This behemoth was made by sky dwellers. See, we're learning. Again, the whole point of this week, we want to learn like about not just the main characters, but just the world around us, right? So they were made by sky dwellers to safeguard their treasure. But when the magical contract detailing its task expires, it can turn against its creators. Interesting. Scholars say that the technological know-how needed to design golems isn't native to Zega Grande, but rather was imported from another skydom long ago, maybe even from Astrals. Garrison. The mighty bones of these fallen warriors are manipulated by dark spirits, and they get big, and they get angry. Right? There's the Garrison will let rip a cry of pure enmity before bearing down this great halberd. They're the non-ice version of Scarmiglione. Griffin. This winged beast takes great pride in its talons. Once one is able to see through its arrogance, there's little else to fear from it. I don't know about all that. They seem pretty dangerous to me. This secret society pledges loyalty to Magliel, one of Obvious' 3 generals. Reports claim that each member bears preternatural abilities. Like Magliel, they can control a number of magic blades as determined by individual mana levels, flitting in and out of combat with elusive, ghost-like movements. So yeah, the more powerful your mana levels, the more powerful your psychic abilities, the more swords you can control. So of course that shows you that Magliel is built different, right? She's throwing around like hundreds of the damn things at one time. Excavalion. The primal beast of fortification is so colossal that a city was built on top of it. It's so heavy that, simply by striding across the land, it can flatten whole civilizations. It also has numerous weapons built into its terrible frame, including high-output energy cannons and multi-launch homing missile systems. This definitely seems like, pound for pound, this seems like the scariest of the primal beasts, right? If this thing was real, this would be like, how the hell do you protect yourself from this? So I guess it'd be the kind of case for all of them. Vulcan Bola, too, we're about to read about. No one knows what the primal beast of dread truly looks like, for it is said to shift into forms sky dwellers find grotesque and terrifying. Vulcan Bola absorbs the fear of every person it meets, and its macabre energy transforms the land around it into a burning hellscape. God damn! I just thought he was like a volcano creature or something. The fact these are not tied to elements, but instead like dread, fortification, sequestration, vitality, right? Actually makes them much more interesting. He just like feeds on fear and he turns that into burning magma. That's awesome. Inquisitor Rook. Rook is both a devout worshipper and powerful soldier, tasked with judging heathens deemed hostile to the church. Despite the grim nature of his role, he was raised an honest man and will sometimes display mercy towards the indicted, a quality that has earned him a large following. What do you know? He's kind of a good guy. Kind of like Id, I suppose. Maybe like misguided, you know. Avalon is one of Avia's most fervent believers, enticed not by its philosophy, but by the cult of personality surrounding Lilith. Cruel and calculating, Avalon is tasked with persecuting deserters and apostates. Ooh. The combination of his strength and savagery has earned him the respect and fear of his colleagues. Okay, so actually, yeah, Avalon is more so that, that fanatic believer, whereas Inquisitor Rook is more of kind of maybe a nice guy, quote-unquote. Taiwatar, part of the AVF mechanized arsenal, Taiwatar are heavily armored assault vehicles that travel on multiple legs. Each is equipped with an extensive armory capable of battering an enemy battalion into dust. Sure. Let's get to the Angramanyu here, and then we'll stop, I guess. We'll pick this up next time, and then we'll go through even more journal stuff to learn more about the world. Keepers. These curious extensions of Angramanyu are akin to immune cells the host sends out of its body to dispatch invaders. They are capable of opening and traveling through small interdimensional portals. These large extensions of Angramanyu are akin to a defense mechanism for obstructing invaders. Watchers generally occupy an alternate dimension, projecting only a translucent image of themselves onto this plane. To remove them, the invader must seek them out in the root dimension. ominous form. These shadowy figures are spawned by Angramanyu, most often in swarms. No one knows what they are, only what they aren't. Humanoid in shape, the shades are not alive, nor do they possess any consciousness. They will assault any living things in their vicinity, much like an automated weapon. Just like they're humanoid in form, but they're not human. Hurricane Nihila. Though this ominous mass resembles Hurricane, its true identity remains a mystery. It possesses no consciousness and bears more resemblance to a natural disaster than a living creature, discharging destructive gales on a whim. It wields a blade of black wind capable of parting even Hurricane's tempests. Yeah, so again, the Nihilas are definitely shown to be stronger than their primal origins, right? Though this ominous mass possesses all of Managarma's physical features, it lacks a mind and soul. Because it does not fear pain, the facsimile can unleash ruinous, self-destructive attacks, making it a more terrible foe than even Managarma itself. Again, yes, it's stronger than the primal it came from. Vulcan Bola Nihila. This ominous mass is like a mirage of Vulcan Bola, large, menacing, and shimmering with heat. However, its only drive is to commit wanton acts of destruction. Because this facsimile possesses no sense of self-preservation, its attacks are even more reckless and ruthless than those of Vulcan Bola itself. Okay, Angramanyu. The primal beast of Gates can open interdimensional portals, a dangerous power to be sure. Though the Astrals didn't endow the primal with a will of its own, using it mainly as a mode of transport. In time, fueling the creature became untenable. It was scrapped, only to be brought back by Lilith many years later. Angramanyu complete. After absorbing the power of multiple primals, Angra retained its original consummate form. It commands an inordinate amount of energy, enough to open a gate to the astral realm. But should it ever exercise this ability, the fallout would effecate the skies, or would efface the skies. Angramanyu Lilith Amalgam. After the astral Lilith fused with Angramanyu, what she gained in power, she lost in reason. A creature of pure ego and impulse, the Lilith Amalgam demands worship and seeks the eradication of all who resist its will. Okay, yeah, we'll get through all the rest. Well, yeah, this is a Dark Id, yeah. We'll get through all the rest of these in time, right? But for now, we will go off, and that'll be the end of our story corner. Probably we'll start with the next story corner with reading some of these, then we'll go off and probably do, maybe some of this, or this. Well, we'll try, maybe not treasures, because I think a lot of them are going to be not so interesting, right? Or right stones either. But we'll read about some of the weapons, because they do tend to have some lore with the characters, and then we'll go back into the archives here. But yeah, interesting stuff. And we're out of Fate episodes for now. We can unlock new crewmates, but we won't be doing so for endgame reasons that will become obvious soon. But for now, we are having a good time here. I have a lot of fun with Relink. I'm going to run you guys through the entire outro, of course, because you already heard it when the non-story corner folks made their exit. But all I'm going to say for now is that I'm having a lot of fun. There's going to be as much Relink as there is left coming your way. But for now, I will see you in the next one. Peace.